Hey everyone, this is ScrapComputer here. This video is going to be covering ELO and how it's used to completely represent somebody's skill as a supposed accurate representation. To me, I feel this is a little bit flawed. I'm going to try and falsify this. I'm going to use this video to show the differentiation between ELO brackets is hard to understand at the best of times. So for example, a diamond player should very obviously be diamond. A bronze player should very obviously be bronze. To show this, I'm going to present you with gameplay of a player that only the ELO I will know. While watching the gameplay, I want to have a little game in the chat for any of these that want to participate. Basically, if you check the description here, there'll be a template and you can copy and paste the examples. And then what I want you to do, as seen below, is I just want you to write down what ELO you think they are. So if the player looks like bronze, write down bronze 5, for example. If you think they're amazing, write down challenger 1, whatever you think. And take whatever factors you find are of the most consideration generally, then just write down what ELO you think they are and the bracket of it. So not just gold, say gold 5, gold 3, just to give it a more accurate representation really. I'll be giving you around 45 seconds odd to look at the player and guess. After that, I'll tell you their ELO and try and see how many you get correct even within the vast ELO brackets like bronze and silver, for example. You don't actually need to get the subdivision correct, like you're not going to get gold 3 correct every time, but even if you just get the division, you're 100. That I count that as a correct choice. I just wanted to give the brackets as well, just to kind of add on a little bit more flavor. If you can get the subdivision, that's a bonus point. Final note: I quite literally immediately started recording when I got into the game. Or, if I was recording multiples in a same game, I would click into a random place on the timeline and immediately hit the record button. I did not look for special gameplay of bronze, silver, gold, plat, diamond. I didn't look for special anything. I gave everyone a fair crux. I basically, as soon as I went on, I recorded. So nobody's got special gameplay. I'm not making people look worse. I'm not making any player look better. I immediately just recorded at a random interval when they were playing, so you get a fair look at what they're doing and generally how they play. I understand this is a small window. I understand you can't completely represent a player in this time. I just wanted to basically give you a really quick overview of it. Now let's finally get into the game. I do apologize. Example number 1. This was from a Silver 1 game. Example number 2. This is from a Bronze 2 game. Example number 3. This is from a Platinum 5 game. Example number 4. This was from a Diamond 2 game. Example number 5. This was from a Gold 1 game. Example number 6. This was from a Silver 2 game. Example number 7. This was from a Gold 5 game. Example number 8.
Is a secret. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. But today is a gift.
This is from a Diamond 1 game. Example number 9. This is from a Platinum 4 game. Example number 10. This was from a Master 1 game. Example number 11. This is from a Challenger 1 level. At the time of this recording, this player was the 97th best in terms of stats in the EUS server, so in the top 100 of the entire EUS server. Now, finally seen below, here's a list of all the correct answers. Check how it runs with yours, and remember to post that comment in your answers, and of course what you got right and wrong in that comment section. I'd really appreciate it just to kind of see who got it right and who got it wrong, just for a little bit of fun. Now, I've tested this little game on a couple of my friends and myself, and I can barely get any of these correct. Some players look good and bad at certain points, and this, to me, personally cuts my personal ability to recognize a good player from a bad one. Most of yous watching will kind of have a lot of trouble on the list and get most of it wrong. I actually thought I put in bad footage for the higher level players. I legit thought I was cheating or something. And then I realized that I just randomly recorded every single one of these on a random interval. Like, if I didn't make the video, I would not even believe I just said that. I think a lot of you are probably going to be saying bullshit. No way this guy done that. I legit just went into games, immediately recorded, and this is the result. And it's kind of shocking to see that some of the higher level players, some of the best in the world, are looking pretty bad at certain points. It's just funny to see how you can spot a good and a bad player, and I know it's difficult from such a small window, I get that, but it's just a very basic overview of just, in general, it's quite difficult to tell who's got what ELO regardless of what they are. For this video, I do understand this is a small sample size, and the random nature of the recording made some players look better and some players look worse. I just wanted to give a small window and a fair overview. I couldn't watch an entire game and say, what ELO do you think they are now? Of course. People get crap talked all the time, and everyone's so caught up in ELO as this justification of like they're generally always a better player, and I thought a refreshing perspective was needed, which I hope for those of you that can barely tell who's good or bad in what ELO bracket kind of assist in this kind of perspective. It's only an ELO bracket at the end of the day. This video was designed to basically represent that each player, regardless of their ELO, has got good and bad moments. It doesn't really matter what ELO bracket you're currently in. Like, I've seen bronzes make some next level plays and you can barely believe it's happened. And of course, the diamonds do it a lot more frequently, so do the masters and challengers. I completely understand. But the challengers and masters also have dirt moments as well, just like the rest of us. I just felt a humanistic feel was kind of needed just to kind of show a perspective of each ELO and kind of say to yourself, although these players are better, of course, I do believe after enough games, the ELO bracket system is actually legit. It will show a representation of a player's skill level. At the end of the day, I'm just showing that everyone derps, everyone messes up, and it doesn't mean you're always better. Because I've seen these people like, I'm in diamond, I don't make mistakes, and it's just not true. And that's it for the video, guys. If you like it, dislike it, dislike it. If you like the content and you think it's awesome, you can subscribe. If you think it's horrible and it's awful and completely wrong and it's Arthur's fault, you can unsub. I'm totally fair. I also stream on Twitch TV, guys. The link will be in the low bar if you just want to have a look at it. Regardless, guys, as always, have a great day and best of luck in the Rift.